Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode, episode 5. And this is very likely going to be the last episode of The Legacy of the Duelist, read, read by me. But don't worry, I will keep on uploading other video games like Fortnite, or you can tell me in the comments which games do you want me to play. So in this final of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, here the first duel is going to be Joey versus Keith's machinations. Infinite. The second semifinal match was Joey versus Bandit Keith. In order to compete in the duel, each contestant had to present his tournament entry card entry, which Joey shockingly did not have. Unknown to Joey, Bandit Keith saw Joey's entry card the night before. Per the rules of the tournament, Joey was granted 5 minutes to find his card or be disqualified. Joey searched everywhere but was unable to find it. On his way back to the arena, he broke down in the hallway. Joey was not a real contestant because he he got there because Yugi helped him with the start ship and the entry card. I think Yugi had two entry cards, the card of the wish, and Yoi had the card of the money. I am sorry, sis. I'm sorry, sis. I came close, real close, Joy. My Valentine. Get up off the floor, Joy, and quit all your crying already. You look like a big baby. Who's crying? I got something in my eye. A stupid thing won't come out. Mai handed him her handkerchief. Here, just don't go blowing your nose in it. You know, every time I think I have got you figured, you surprise me. Huh? Thea told me about your little sister, how you're doing to win the tournament's prize money for her so she can have that operation. Eye surgery. It sounded like a bad soap opera, to be honest, but then who doesn't love a bad soap opera? Anyway, see you around, hon. As Mai walked away, Joy noticed she had hidden her tournament entry card in the handkerchief. Wait, Mai! Take it. I do not need it anymore. One thing, though. Uh, Take it. I don't need it anymore. One thing, though. Huh? Take Bandit Keith down. She doesn't need the entry card because Yugi defeated her. Joy ran back to the arena. So the punks come to give us the bad news, huh? Let me guess, you couldn't find that card anywhere. What do you think you're talking about? I got it right here. All right, Keith, it's time to duel. Fine. You know, a part of me wanted you to show up. A nice little warm up match might do some good. Might do me some good. I will warm you up and wear you out. Tell me how it feels to be an amateur going up against the Intercontinental Duel Champion. Ooh, the Intercontinental Championship. I could win a better prize than that in a box of cereal. Punk, I'll teach you to respect my title. In a fast duel, Yoi was victorious. Bandit Kid, no way! He beat me! This duel doesn't count! The entry card that Yoi showed to play in this match wasn't even his! Therefore, that duel should not count and he oughta be disqualified right here! He is right. My card was missing, so Mai gave me hers. But tell me, kid, how could you have known that this wasn't my card? Huh? That disturbed look, that worried. I am all ears, so why don't you explain yourself? Maximilian Pegasus, he doesn't need to. It's clear that Keith stole Yoi's card. That's why he was so certain that you will never be able to find it. Take that scoundrel away! Cheater! Far away! And in the anime, he draws a card up his sleeve, and Pegasus notice it, and he doesn't take cheaters very kindly. No! And they do not in the in in the censored version. He points menacingly Pegasus with a finger, but he has a pistol in the no 4 kids version because fuck 4 kids. And he survives this. He is found in the sea by Marek and rescued. He's enslaved afterwards, but he's saved. In the manga, something really horrible happens. Mm, he Bandit Kid played a lot of, or sometimes, the Russian roulette. So he was some some of the times he was able to win some money, but if he lost, he would commit suicide. So in this moment in the manga, Pegasus forces him to play Russian roulette with a mind game of the punishment penalty game with the Millennium Item. And sadly, Bandit Kid commits suicide because of Pegasus in the manga. He deserved better, in my opinion. He didn't deserve that. And spoiler alert, in the manga, evil Bakura, Yami Bakura, murders Pegasus after stealing his eye. Very sad. Very, very sad. In the anime, Pegasus survives. It is such a shame that such a great character as Pegasus, my favorite villain of Yugi, gets murdered so easily. He was evil, but he didn't deserve to be murdered. Even the fucking Marik was much more evil, and he survives. And everything is forgiven. But Pegasus, no. Best friends, best duelist. Yugi versus Joy. With Joy winning against Bandit Kid, it was now time for the final duel of the tournament. It was Joy versus Yugi, best friends, both dueling for great causes. Yugi thinking, I have to win this match so that I can duel Pegasus and save my grandpa. But to get to Pegasus, I have to defeat my best friend, Joy. Joy thinking, I have to win this for my sister Serenity. Yug, I hope you don't have any second thoughts about dueling me. I'm sorry, Joy. Uh, uh, Yug, I hope you don't have any second. I don't know. Eso. I'm sorry, Joy, but I don't know if I can do this. Suck it up, Yugi. Oh, you said it yourself that if it came down to us, we would both just play our best and most honorable duel. That's the only way we are going to really know which one of us is best prepared to take on Pegasus in the final match. So let's duel. Okay, maybe Joy is right. I may not want to do this, but still, it has to be done if we want to beat Pegasus. What do you say, Yug? Let's do this thing. All right, Joy, it's time to duel. Es hora del duelo. Victory! Yugi defeated Yoi. Well done, Yugi. We knew one of us had to lose, but the good news is one of us got to win too. Congratulations, man. Best friends forever. Here, take my Glory of the King's hand card. Show it to Pegasus Flunky Croquette and Croquette. Pegasus Flunky Croquette, and he will give you the $3 million in prize money. No, Yoi, you keep it. Your sister needs that money. Because obviously your parents don't care. Yug, I didn't enter this tournament to get rich, Joy. I am just here to save my grandpa and the Kaiba brothers. Please use this money for Serenity's operation. When I lost the duel, I lost all hope for saving my sister, but now, Yugi, thank you. Now go and take down Pegasus. Yugi versus Pegasus, the match of the millennium. The time has the time had finally come. As champion of the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi won the right to duel Maximilian Pegasus. Atem, promise me that you will free the souls of my grandfathers, of my grandfather and the Kaiba brothers. Yes, but if I am the one that defeats you instead, you have to fulfill your end of the bargain as well. Take a close look at the card you hold in your hand, Yugi boy. There's a reason why it's blank, for if I win, I will claim your soul forever. You have much to gain, but much at risk as well. I am at risk. I am willing to take free the souls of my grandpa and the others, but I don't plan to lose. To take free? To free the souls? Wouldn't it be to set free? I am willing to take to free the souls of my grandpa and the others, but I don't plan to lose. I hate to disappoint you, Pegasus, but I have no intention of ever becoming a part of your soul card collection. Super unnecessary because he wants the Millennium Puzzle to revive uh, Cecilia Pegasus, the dead wife. So obviously he doesn't need to imprison Yugi, Solomon, Mokuba, and Seto. Wonderful victory! Atem is victorious. Pegasus, you are finished. We have won. It's impossible. It's impossible. My eye, my magic, it all failed me. I have lost. The adult showed Yugi that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. They In the anime they developed the strategy of changing spirits, and they could if they could block the Millennium Eye's magic, and also the power of friendship with Thea, Tristan, and Joy. Spirit of the puzzle, I don't know how to thank you. It was your courage and the love for your friends, and the love your friends had for you that prevailed this day. And your determination. We all did it together. That's right, as friends. And in the end, that that is all what it that is what it came down to. Friends being there for one another. He won! Way to go! Yeah! We all won! Thank you guys! You Infinite. Yugi saved the souls of his grandpa, Seto, and Mokuba. However, there lurked another danger from the shadows. His friend Bakura, still possessed by the evil spirit in the Millennium Ring, had an agenda of his own. The Thief King Bakura. So, although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Bakura, now that Pegasus is weakened by his duel with Yugi, he has given me the opportunity I have been waiting for. The time has finally come for me to add Pegasus Millennium item to my collection. He only has 2 Millennium items. Well, guys, just this another duel, and I will end this episode. The mystery duelist, Infinite. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. Atem. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we are in this together, no matter what, Yugi. Good. I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I will help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Tea came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed that opportunity. Welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Tea, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside me, inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated a Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, uh, so Yugi reluctantly handed it over. Yugi realized that it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. Because in this world, the military and the policemen never existed and never will exist. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. Something or someone was speaking through him. What happened to you? I am not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him since he has become my mind control slave. Who are you? Who are you? And what do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. And we later found out that Marik Ishtar is perfectly okay with murdering people, and that including Yugi and his friends. For example, with a duel against Arcana and a duel with Loomis and Umbra. But hey, he has to win it in a duel, and he can cheat all he wants. And as for who I am, let's just say that I am the one who shall control your destiny, as I have controlled others, and that I am not unfamiliar with the power of a millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, of which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. His collection, and he only has the Millennium Scepter, Millennium Rod. In Spanish, they call it cetro. Cetro del Milenio, Millennium Scepter. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try to connect to the spirit inside the puzzle. Atem, I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I am afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You will have to fight him alone. Alone? But I have never fought a duel without you. You can defeat him. I just trust yourself and your deck, and you will find a way. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I have seen your future and foretold your fate, and this duel will be your last. It's time to duel! Performage. Oh, the Performapal and Performages meta. Wow. They were absolutely dimensional. They were almost unbeatable. Performage, Performapal. Good times. Obviously, in the first season and the second season of Yugi, that doesn't happen. In the anime, Yugi looks at the machine monsters and tell Kid to show himself that because he knows that the machine monsters are the favorite of Bandit Kid. Victory! Yugi versus Keith. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Evil Bakura. Fascinating. It appears that the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle, my ring. Sever the strings that bind this man, free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura, unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened. Marik Ishtar, what happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever a connection so strong. Bandit Keith, where am I? Well, my friends, that has been the end. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.